Oh, okay, we're live. Just making sure we were live. Yep, we're now officially live. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a blessed morning. Um, let's talk about it, man. The fans, everybody alike, was talking about Extension and everything that he went through in these past 24 hours since he's passed and went into the spirit form. Now everybody wants to go online. Well, that's good. You got one. They didn't send it to everybody else, Eric. So it's like one day they give it to the one half of my subscribers, and the next day they give it to another half of the subscribers. But it's quite simple to me. What's going on here? What's going on here is that you seen fans, true fans that listen to his music. Yeah, they're pretty amazing. It's always tragic when a young man loses his life because it's like he never got a chance to live his life. My best friend, for those who don't know, my best friend was shot and murdered in the car when he was 21 years of age. He was 21 for like 2 months. Drive-by shooting. You know, they just wanted to shoot his windows out the car to scare him, playing with bullets. You know, things you don't do. And when I see another black man or another man, period, lose their lives in a drive-by shooting in a car, it's just, especially, it's so unnecessary. No, people play these games, and these games are very deadly. So when you see these scenarios pop up or hit the scene, you're like, it like messes you up a little bit when you look at the scenario. I don't listen to X's music. It's not That's not my style of music. So this has nothing to do with music. People keep talking about, oh, the music, the music, the music. You're not a fan of X. You're not a fan of X. I've never claimed to be a fan of his music at all. Somebody played one of his songs, and that's not my style of music. So I never covered him. Never. So I was pretty much honest and forward yesterday. But as a person, you can feel, your heart goes out to his family. I'm like, man, I feel bad for his family because I know they're going through it. They gotta live with this every day. And then you get on social media, and then it just gets stupid. I mean, I saw him and I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, this is nuts. No, I just had to. It's not. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet, and already you got social media trying to convict somebody already of the crime. They're not even 21. I mean, like, it ain't been 24 hours and they're already trying to convict this person of the crime. Let the police do their job. Okay? If you want to assist the cops, then you do that on your own terms. That's just it. The internet is basically trying to convict this dude, man, and put up all the pictures. I could put pictures together and make you believe something. I don't know who did what. That's not my job to try to find out. But when I see people like that, I like say, hey man, you know, support this guy here. Dude, you can't, you're not gonna have my support if you keep doing stuff like that, man. You cannot go and say the accused killer of Triple X in the title of your video. Dom, that's a mistake. The only person who's accused him was social media. The police have not accused him of anything yet. So by you putting that in the title of your video, you're making a case for this guy to be implemented. Let's say if he does, they could say your video led to it. You're putting a target and you're doing something your predecessor did. You're putting yourself in a position where you can be the one blamed for stuff. This is life and death. This is real stuff. You can't play with that. You got to let that play out the way it's going to play out, but you don't get involved. This is an open murder investigation. A man was murdered. You don't go out and put in the video accused killer when it's not been, he hasn't been brought in for questioning. So as far as we know, hadn't been placed under arrest. No, I don't do murder detectives. I ain't no murder detective at all. I don't work for the cops. Well, here's the main concern people got, man. When people got problems, or let's say they got situations, right? They they don't know how to deal with them. A lot of this is from lack of parenting, not having a father figure at home, not having a parent at home that had the type of education or the maternal instincts to deal with you. Broken home families lead to this type of behavior a lot. You lose the value or the quality of life. You don't appreciate anything. Now, this guy wasn't the ops. I could see if he was out there rumbling in the streets and making a problem for people. It's not what this guy did. You know what I'm saying? He made music and did have, for what I understand, there was really no beef. From what we know, this is just somebody really wanting to get on from what it looked like or trying to do a robbery. So it's senseless. Another senseless murder. Now, well, I'm not gonna say the guy was a perfect person. Oh, don't get me started on the 6ix9ine thing this morning. It's too early for him. But you can tell fake stuff from real stuff immediately. Like his friend Ski Mask or whatever, that guy was really hurt. That guy was really hurt. He was really hurt about what happened. But you start seeing the fake show with DJ academics and how he's you see that fake video he put out? He, "Ah, I gotta do this video with my eyes closed because I'm really tearing up right now. But yeah, he died. He was 20. I gotta go. So fake. My thing is this. Yeah, Ski Mask was hurt the most. I don't believe I'm not letting Dom off the hook either. Dom's video was, you know, it was no empathy in it at all. Is here's the thing, people. You don't have to fake empathy. I'm not gonna be up here like I can't talk. I, I'm so broke up. I, I, I feel bad for people, and I really do. I feel bad for his family, but I'm not gonna be over here faking like I'm all shaking and shaking. That's disrespectful to him and his family. That's very disrespectful. You're trying to sway the people on the internet. That's not cool to try to keep his fans or keep fans on your side. And the reason why academics is doing it because he wants sympathy for him. He wants sympathy for him so people won't say, hey man, you was out here promoting all this stuff with him and all this violence, and now look what happened. It's your fault. And see, what he want to do is, I don't think Dom. I mean, it didn't come off to me as somebody who was really upset about what happened. I know if he was, it was, but I didn't take it as that. And our dog on show for sure didn't take 6ix9ine fake thing. I'm thinking this life is really important now, and I take a lot of risk with my trolling and yeah, I've seen the light. No, you can't go back to doing that stupid stuff after what just happened to him. He ain't scared. You're not gonna be scared when you got 30, 40 something bodyguards around you. I know. It's the same thing that happened with academics when Fredo died. It's like all of a sudden now well, I don't think now this is the time to bring up Fredo's death. Oh, Fredo, this, after you just called this guy every name in the book on your Chicago series, your War in Chirac series. You disrespected a lot of people in Chicago that you should have stayed out of it. You should have stayed out of it. So now somebody that he been promoting all his violence and all his behavioral things that he was doing, when it was clear that this guy needed help. This guy needed mental help. He had a lot of mental issues and rage problems. And you wanted to help promote the negativity, not the positivity of him. So when you did that, you created an atmosphere for him. A lot of people never heard of this guy until they saw him on your page. Everybody's saying it. Like, I never even heard of this guy until I saw him on academics page. I ain't know that until I saw him on academics page. I didn't know who this guy was till I saw him on academics page. So all the stuff that he was going on doing, and you was instigating it on your Instagram and your YouTube channels. Oh, Extension. Oh man. Oh, they better watch out. He got the Goonies with him. All that stuff you talking is not about music. You talking about the drama. You talking about getting somebody and jumping somebody. It's all fun and games till somebody gets killed. Then when someone gets killed, which I just told you what was going to be the fallout. And now you see you got everybody making videos. Sean, what are you doing? You're supposed to be at work. The Incredibles, it was okay. It wasn't better than the first one. No, it's not that. Like I told you before yesterday, they probably will. It's all right movie. It's predictable all the way to the end. But the problem is you got 6ix9ine and you got that fake academics video. All that was a cleanup job. That's all it was. They were trying to keep their image clean. I mean, which Steven Jackson video? There's so many of them. Me neither, but I knew that from the trailer. That's the direction they were going in. People got to learn how to be more responsible. You got to. There's a Social media can be used as a weapon to harm or help somebody. You don't realize how many homes your video is actually going in. That's the thing. You never know how many homes your video is going in. So you got to be a little socially responsible when you give out the information. You can't. Some of these people, they go off the titles. So when you see them going off the titles and you realize, hey, this doesn't even make sense. This is nuts. They're not even sending out anything about the video or anything. This is crazy. Nobody, hardly anybody got a notification. They barely sent out anything on this video. Smell sabotage. But anyhow, they don't even have the information out. Okay, well, hold on. Let's see where we at. Wow. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Autopsy report in one day? Nah, I doubt that. People promote negativity won't change. Well, someone's got to try to change it before they try to change it for you. Right now, Instagram is one of the main problems. Instagram is one of the main problems. They allow way too much on Instagram. I mean, you're seeing dead videos and dead bodies on Instagram. World Star posting that. They should have taken that down. And by them putting that out there, this is what's going to draw people away from doing stuff on Instagram. It should, because that's a problem. That's a very serious problem. You see, YouTube used to have that situation, and then you see what happened. They corrected it. So now you have a situation in which, right, you have a situation that has gotten out of control. Well, yeah, you're not going to get it if you're showing dead bodies on your website. How you think the family feel when that video is going everywhere? Yeah, I had a picture uploaded and everything, and for some reason they put my profile picture for this video, which makes no sense. I know, and I had a problem with Dom's video. When I saw the title, I was like, why would he say accused killer in his title? That does, that's the kind of stuff I talk about. I'm like, why would you put accused killer in your title? That's the wrong message you want to send. That's the wrong type of anything you want to send. But get sued, you can get hurt because you think people don't have memories. People have great memories on social media. Just like that war in Chirac thing was a long time ago. It was some years ago. And yet they still talking about academics in the war in Chirac because people here ain't forgot. Mark, they're not swaying people to do it. They're watching social media and they're going with the majority of what people are saying on social media. So if people on social media saying it, then yeah, let's just put that out. But this is called a murder investigation. That's why you have police officers. This is their jobs. This is what they do. Let them do their jobs. Don't you try to do it for them because what you're doing is really messing things up. Oh, now they got things together. Okay. Oh, now the preview video, I mean, photograph is up. So let's see if they send out the notifications now. No, I was cool with Dom, Carlos. Because, see, the thing about Dom is he'll listen to you. You know, you could talk to Dom and he'll get it. Academics is a bit of an elitist, you know, and basically, you know, he came up watching academics, you know, and wanting to do something similar but better. And he has shown some restraints in what he does and try to do it different than what academics do. Well, the thing is, these guys are internet guys. They know how to build a platform, and they can lose their whole page and come back and get another 3 million subscribers. I'll be like, how did that happen? They know all this tech stuff to do all that. I'm not a tech guy. Everybody know that. You've seen the quality of my videos. I'm not here to do a lot of edits. I'm not here to sit around, spend time doing all that stuff. If you get one video If you get one video with me like that, you didn't you didn't seen a lot. Back in my older days when I did my boxing videos, I used to be chop, edit, chop, edit, chop, edit, chop, edit. Man, I don't have time for that. That's because none of them, Eric, has really been in the streets. So they look at it like nothing gonna happen to me. And they don't realize that when you go around in life and you're defaming people who may have, if somebody I thought, anybody who I thought might have killed somebody and might, that means they have the ability to look at another human being, aim a weapon at them, and pull a trigger. Do you think I have the gall? You have the gall to sit there and go on the internet and accuse that person of something? Do you want to play with that? And y'all out here talking about an accused killer and the cops ain't said nothing? You already saying accused killer? So you're gonna say that. Next thing you know, what if he is what he said, what you think he is? Would you think that's okay for you to do on the internet? Would you want a person like that upset with you? Do you want his crew to be really upset with you? No. So Dom, I'm quite sure he'll probably change that up. Hopefully he does. I can't. I just had to let him know my disdain for that title. And you just can't. You have to have respectability when you do this. And then the fake love with 6ix9ine. Oh my gosh. Oh, these people, man. I swear for God. Swear for God, man. What is going on out here? 6ix9ine with his fakeness. No, 6ix9ine. I mean, Dom is somebody you could talk to. That's what I'm saying. You could speak to him and he can make those corrections. Academics is not the type of person you can have a conversation with. He's too much, his ego is too high. He won't know unless something goes wrong. Unfortunately, he's the type of person something has to go wrong in order for him to go, oh man, that went bad. Oh man, now I'm sorry. But all his fakeness, that video he put out was so fake. Oh my God. I'm doing this video with my eyes closed, y'all, because y'all can't see, but I'm tearing up right now. He didn't do it with his face on the camera because we would all saw how phony he was. He wasn't tearing up. He wasn't choked up at all. 6ix9ine, another cleanup job because he knows a lot of people are gonna blame him for all his trolling he does, and he's creating an atmosphere. And somebody gets hurt doing the same type of stuff. Now he's, yeah, I think I need to take my life more serious and this and that. And a week later, you're 2 weeks later, they'll be back trolling. They're just gonna wait till things die down and they're gonna go right back to it. And soon somebody's gonna have to do something about this behavior. Dude, my banner's been there forever. YouTube is screwing up a lot. They just now sending out the right notification. My banner was never the thing. They screwed up the whole live stream. The internet and the streets are not connected. When they connect, it's never a good thing. There's a reason why it's called the streets. It's not supposed to be on display. It's not supposed to be. People who are on the streets are doing street stuff with other street people. When you get internet people involved or artists, how do I feel this is about trolling? This is about building a platform. Somebody recognized them or that person based on their image and what they went through on social media. Okay. How many incidents in the streets have that guy been involved in? His persona was violence. He was coming out of jail when we first found out about him really on social media and when academics was starting to promote him. And then he had about 12 assault charges against him. Then DJ Academics goes ahead and he steps over him for 6ix9ine and was like, I don't need you no more, and just basically cut extension cord off. Then he goes ahead and starts promoting 6ix9ine. So X felt a certain way against it. And then he started working with Dom rather than working with academics who he felt was a traitor. Well, 6ix9ine and X had a little beef at one time, at one point, all fake. But when he stepped over him, we wouldn't have known who X was if it wasn't for academics promoting all his violence on social media, not really focused on his music at all, just talking about the violence. Well, I try to, man. I try to keep it as official as I can keep it, man. That's why I don't do these little Tays and bad Barbies and all of these things they trying to push on us. I'm trying to cut all that garbage out because y'all don't even realize once they found out. Remember when you found out about little Tay's brother was promoting her to talk like ghetto? They're mocking you. They're mocking you for money. They're trying to make money off of your stupidity. They're saying blacks are stupid or people in the inner city are stupid. So we're going to promote stupidity to them. And they got them to talk as ratchet as possible. Some child who's not even 10 years old. And this is why I tried to tell academics, I'm like, do you really think it's a good idea to put this video out talking about a 9-year-old girl? Do you really think that's a good idea? And whoa, Vicky, I don't even know who that is, but Exactly. And once you cut that stuff off your life, you don't even know what's going on. Like, cause they so caught up in the characters, they don't even think that's a 9-year-old girl. 9 years old on there cursing. Yeah, 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 yeah. F you, blah, 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 yeah, and this bad Barbie chick, she's a 15-year-old girl. Just a 15-year-old girl. And her parents are pretty much putting her on social media, letting her act a fool, and it's this is ridiculous. Atlantic Records, they got to take responsibility for some of the behavior that's going on social media with these characters because they signed Bad Barbie to a contract. They could say, look, I don't want to see you out here acting ratchet like this. You're gonna have to tone that down. I don't want to. That's why, like, she wasn't on some of these shows, like Hot 97. I don't want to see Bad Barbie on that show. And that's why when Rosenberg put her on that show, I'm like, how do you have all these morals, but then you got Bad Barbie on your show? And this is what's funny. DJ Academics tried to get a record deal with Atlantic Records. He released two songs, and the one song he had charted, I guess the other one just really didn't do nothing but doo doo. But DJ Academics tried to get a record contract with Atlantic Records. Atlantic Records actually told him like we'll get back in contact with you. So they were like, okay, let's make a deal. So they made a deal for DJ Academics. He had a record contract. They made an offer. They was like, okay, well, he made a counter offer. Academics made a counter offer. And they said, we will not do that. This is what we think you're worth. And this is all you're going to get. He didn't agree with it, so he walked away. I don't have to understand what kind of records he makes. It's not a parody if you're not making the song based on someone else's music. He's not doing what Weird Al is doing. He's making jokey videos, making a fun character out of it to try to not take it seriously. But he's making original songs. Dom is live versus Carcino. Why would I be against Dom? I just didn't like what the title he put in that video. Yeah, that's his real non-talent. You're a fool for even listening to that song. Like I said, we're not going to talk about what X tweeted and all that stuff because it doesn't make any sense. A lot of stuff he was saying, he basically took back, so we know that. But yeah, he had that issue with Drake way back then, and nobody's worried about that. That's all trolling stuff. His if Dom wants to, I would get on a video with Dom. I would get on a video with Dom. Dom know how to reach me. If he want me to be on this video, I won't get on academics video though. No. You have to humble yourself, academics. Then you will be allowed to be open for conversation. Yeah, it's all about that. So I'm just doing this so hopefully people understand, and hopefully I keep saying it over and get reiterated. But here's the main problem. Everybody's doing all this blah 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 talking, and as soon as that guy drop a video, everybody gonna run right back over there to him and go right back with the trolling. It's ridiculous. It's stupid, and it's only gonna get people hurt. Like, what was he trying to accomplish when he had 6ix9ine laying in the bed with some what was that, Angela or Selena? Why would you put your girl in the bed or the other girl that you're trying to help their career in the bed with another artist to trying to get them publicity, cause problems in his household just for some hits on the internet? Creating fake news that don't even exist, never did, and trying to create it and say, well, I'm gonna just make some news. And you guys eat it up. And all these things come to pass, creating this fake stuff they doing, fake shooting at each other and all that. That's somebody's gonna get killed. We keep telling you that the streets and the internet do not mix. Once you do, a very bad scenario is going to happen almost all the time. So y'all have a good day. I'm gonna make a couple videos today. I might not make a lot today, but I might make a couple videos today, put out some stuff. But please check the timelines because there's some videos out that you probably missed that you'll be surprised they're out that you was like, man, I need to watch this. And they probably just did not send you the notifications. So please go and check it out. I'm out.